Hey, happy Saturday to everybody. Right on time. A couple minutes late. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully you guys can see me. I know I've gotten a bunch of notifications here asking if we are doing this or not, and that we are. So I'm just going to jump on here and make sure that we're all good. Make sure you guys can hear me. Make sure you guys can see me. If you can, get a piece of paper out and a pen, because I'm going to walk you through some steps on how you're going to be able to make $100,000. So let's give everybody just a couple minutes to kind of jump in. Hopefully everyone's having a great Saturday. If you can hear me and if you can see me, go ahead and type in the comments. So if you guys can hear me and if you guys can see me, go ahead and type in the comments. It looks like we've got Mark on the line, or Mark's in the Facebook Live, which is great. Mark can hear me. I'm gonna jump in there myself real quick. If you can, while we're waiting for everybody to kind of jump in, if you guys can get yourself a piece of paper and make sure you've got a good pen. I'm going to go over with you exactly how you, as a business loan broker, can make $100,000 or more in this industry, and I'm going to be extremely, extremely conservative. So we're waiting for everybody to get a pen and to get a piece of paper. Yeah, we just got dumped on with snow, Murray. And actually, we've had an amazing and a blessed, as far as blessed for someone who hates snow, we've had an amazing winter because we haven't really had any snow, but we're supposed to get snowed on tonight. We got snowed on a couple of days ago, and we're actually expected to have storms from now until, I believe they said mid-May. So that should be fun. So I don't ski, I don't snowboard. I used to do that when I was in high school, but I don't do that stuff anymore. So we're just going to give it a couple minutes and wait for a handful of people to jump online. If you can, get yourself a pen and get yourself a piece of paper. Uh-oh, I already see a frowny face. There you are. All right, perfect. Okay, you guys, so if you guys have any questions about the Business Loan Broker Academy, I want you guys to type them below. And yes, Paul, he's back. Paul, great to see you, my man. Great to see you. Glad everything's going well for you. Now, I look forward to catching up with you in a one-on-one call. So we're just going to wait for a couple more people to jump online. I know we had a handful of people that wanted to get on and a handful of people that were already sending me messages asking me where we were at. So I just want people to see this broadcast. And if you know of somebody that's supposed to be on the broadcast or that wanted to be on the broadcast, tag them in the comments, please, so that they don't miss this. So John's ready to go. He says, let's rock this. So let's go ahead and start. All right. So I was going to do this awesome PowerPoint presentation, but I ran out of time. So I've got it half done and half not done. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this without a PowerPoint presentation with you guys so that you guys have a pen and a paper. And hopefully you guys can see exactly how that looks. How to make $100,000 as a business loan broker. In fact, give me 1 second. I write on, I'm going to write on this, and I just want to see if it writes backwards. Can anybody tell me, does this read correctly to you guys, or is it mirrored? I'm going to check. I know you guys want to get this going, and so do I, but this will help. This reads good? Okay, cool. Ooh. I might have to do this live every time just like this. Okay, you guys. So how to make $100,000 a year being a small business loan broker. Now I'm going to show you my model, and I'm also going to share with you a couple other models as well, because the beautiful thing about being a part of our group, being a part of our community, is that we have business loan brokers and seasoned business loan brokers that are making money with a bunch of different types of models, but we're all coming together and sharing our model, and we all collectively agree for the most part that my business model is the best to help anybody kind of get going and to make money, jump into the industry, get into the space, and get your money back on your lead investment. And so anyways, we're going to break all of that down right now. So I don't know if you guys can see this, how this is going to work out. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm going to draw out this example. And here we go. This is my little brother telling me I'm killing it. He's actually making fun of me right now. I know he is. Okay, so. Okay. So how to make $100,000 as a BLB member, okay? Business Loan Broker Academy member. So I'm going to share with you this model. Now, this is assuming that you can do 10 applications every single day, okay? Now, we have people, I wish CJ was on here, because we have people that are literally making and doing 20 applications, 25 applications every single day, okay? But with this example, we're going to say that you're doing 10 applications every single day. Okay, so if you're doing 10 applications every single day, and I'm going to be extremely conservative, if you're a member of the Business Loan Broker Academy, you're going to know that you make money on every single application that you make. Stand up there. So you're going to make money on every single application that you make. So you can make anywhere between $5 on every application. You can make $10 on every application. You can make $20, $25. You can make $30 on every application that you originate. Okay, so you can make anywhere between $5 to as high as $30, and sometimes you can make as much, you can even make more than that on every application. Okay. Now, to explain the benefit of that, okay, to explain the benefit of being able to take, to explain the benefit, I guess, of being able to monetize every application, a normal business loan broker isn't able to monetize their applications, only able to monetize the clients that qualify for funding, okay? But this is on every single one of your applications. So on every application, you're going to be able to make as much as $5 to as much as as little as $5 to as much as $5. CJ's on, okay? So CJ just barely jumped on. I actually tried to reach out to her earlier because I wanted her to be online. But CJ does anywhere between 20 to 25 applications every single day. Now I don't want you to worry about 6 days a week, to answer John's question, 6 days a week. Okay. Right now, I don't want you to worry about how am I going to be getting the leads to be taking 10, 15, 20, or 25 applications, okay? Right now, don't worry about how you're going to go about getting the leads. Just know that I'm going to be able to help you get those leads, and you're going to be able to take as many applications as essentially you can in the time frame in which you can dedicate to this. Now, CJ dedicates about 5 to, let's say, 7 hours every single day. And CJ, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong at any time. Gosh, I wish my lighting was a little bit better. But CJ does anywhere between 20 to 25 applications every single day, doing 5, 6, 7 hours of work every single day. She only works 5 working days. She sometimes will come in on Saturdays to make up lost time, but normally she works 5 working days. Okay. Again, she does 20 to 25 applications in 5, 6, or 7 hours of work every day. So but I'm going to use the number 10, and I'm going to use $5 on every one of your applications. Again, you can make as much as $30. You can even make more than that on every one. Did 5 per hour. Yeah, she says sold, but she means that she did 5 applications per hour. So she can do 5 applications an hour. We're talking about doing 10 applications a day. Okay, she's able to do that. So if you're a CJ, that would be 2 hours of work to be able to originate 10 applications. Okay. So let's say that you work, 6 working days. Okay. So times 5 equals 50. And we've got $50. So then we made $50 a day times 6. All right. Equals 300. So now she's made $300 in a week. Okay. And let's just say this is you. So now you've done 10 applications. You've made $300. Now this isn't getting you to $100,000 a year. I understand that. So right here, I'm going to put $300 per week. Remember, I'm being very conservative. That was on $5, and that was 10 applications. Hey, Carla. Carla just barely jumped in. Carla, you didn't miss much. We're just talking about the number of applications that you need to originate in order to come close to $100,000. I'm being extremely, extremely, extremely conservative on these numbers. So 10 applications a day, working 6 days a week, brings you $300 per week, okay? So what could an extra $300 do for you? Could that help you? What can an extra $300 do to pay down some bills? Will that allow you to take another vacation or take a vacation? Again, don't worry about how you're going to originate or how you're going to find those 10 leads. I'll show you that, but just know that you can take as many applications as you can dedicate the time to. Okay. Now we've got, let's go to my example here. Now we've got a total of what? 60 applications. And as everybody knows, only about 95% of your clients won't qualify for financing. Okay. One second. Trying to get some better lighting in here, but I don't think the lighting is going to change. In fact, it's probably going to get worse as the sun sets. So anyways, let me continue to move, and let me move as quick as I can here. So now we've got 60 applications, okay? So when we have 60 applications, as everybody knows, the majority of your clients will not qualify for financing, okay? So if we have 60 applications, 95% of them times 0.95 equals 57 applications that you took, they won't qualify for financing. So those 57 applications, we're going to send right over to our credit repair partner. Okay, our credit repair partner. Now, the credit repair partner for me has about a 28% conversion ratio. And about a couple weeks ago, we were averaging and maintaining for a couple months as high as 31% conversion ratio. Okay, so right now, you have done 57 applications. You're sending you're sending over to credit repair. Credit repair for me has a 28% conversion ratio. For you, I'm going to say that you're going to maintain an average initially of about 20%. So we're going to take your 57 and we're going to times that by 0.20, which is 20%, gives us 11.4. Okay, so we're going to say 11 credit repair sales. 60 applications times 95%. And then we take that 95% and we times that. What was that again? That was 57 applications. Okay, that's 50, that's essentially 57 applications that are going to credit repair. Credit repair, again, is going to maintain, for you guys, a 20% conversion ratio. Could be higher, could be less. For my company, it's 28%. But if they have a 20% conversion ratio, okay, that puts you at 11.4 CR sales per week. Okay. Remember, credit repair is going to pay you, if you're an Academy member, credit repair, our credit repair partner is going to pay you $75 on every credit repair sale. Okay. So if we take 11.4 times $75, that equals $855 in credit repair sales. So if we take your $300 in applications that you made plus your 855, okay? Per week. So again, if you can do 60 applications in a week, which is 10 per day, working Monday through Saturday, 10 applications can take you 2 hours, or it could take you 2 months, depending on you. The script that we'll deliver to you, if you're an Academy member, is time tested. We've taken literally, I mean, you could probably say we've taken 20 or 30, probably closer to 30,000 people through the system. I don't know, a ton. We've taken thousands, tens of thousands of people through this, utilizing the same script that we deliver to you. So 60 applications. If 95% of them will not qualify for financing. So what we do, instead of throwing those in the garbage, like typical loan brokers, we're going to send them to credit repair. We're not going to sell them credit repair. Our partner is going to sell them credit repair. Okay. So now you take your 95% of your declines and you send them over to credit repair. Credit repair will sell them at for this example, we used a 20% example. My company has a 28% closing ratio. Okay. Again, all you're doing here is just taking the application. You're just originating the application. It's very simple. This call can take as quick as 7 minutes, 8 minutes. And you can see on my calls that sometimes it can be 30 or 40 minutes. You don't want it to be that long, but I have a tendency to give a lot of information, especially when I'm on Facebook Live. But if you ask CJ, or you ask Mac, or you ask Aaron, or you ask Jeremiah, or you ask Dylan, or you ask Ken, who are all Academy members doing this, they can attest that their calls are normally less than 20 minutes, maybe 25 at the most. Okay. Again, remember, CJ took 5 applications in 1 hour. So the process is very simple. We've streamlined it, so there's now no real barriers. So you can take as many applications as you can get people on the phone. It literally at that point becomes a contact rate. Okay. Let me make sure I did everything right. Just want to make sure all my math is correct. So I think everyone's with me. If my math is incorrect, let me know. I see someone in here stating something. My calls last 10 minutes. Thank you, CJ. Sometimes, so her calls last roughly about 10 minutes. Okay. So I think my math is right. If my math is incorrect, please correct me, but I'm pretty sure my math is correct on this. I've also got it right here as well. Now, math wasn't my strong point, and I definitely took resource first through 12th grade, so all my math could be completely wrong. But I don't think it is, but if it is, let me know. So anyway, so now we're at $1,155. Okay, now you haven't even funded the deal yet. Okay, so you haven't even funded the deal yet. This is per week. Okay. So now if we times that by 52 working weeks, so now you're at $60,000 per year. Okay. And again, now all you're doing is just originating applications. Okay. So you took 60 applications, 95% of them went to credit repair. That keeps what? 5%, right? We still have 5% of the clients that did qualify for financing. All right. So now let's take these numbers here. Okay. Set that down for a second. Okay. So now we're doing 60 applications a week. Okay. That leaves us with 5% of that we did not send to credit repair. So 5% we identified did qualify for financing. 3 deals. Okay, that leaves us with 3 deals that qualify for financing. Now, let's just times 3 times 52, okay? So real quick, bring this closer. Sorry, no Ty Lopez here. Okay, I'm getting better at this every day. Every time we do this, I get better. Okay, John, so John's correct. So John is right as far as the lending is concerned. So we did 60 applications. Remember, this is super conservative. Like we have CJ who's doing 75, 100, 150 applications. And you can do the exact same thing. I'm just trying to be super, super hyper conservative. So you've done 60 applications. Okay. Now times that by 0.05 equals 3. So now we have 3 lending deals. Oh, the lighting just got a little bit better. Hopefully it did for you guys on my end. But now we have 3 lending deals, potential lending deals. Now, just for the sake of numbers, let's just do 3 times 52. Okay. So we've got 156 lending apps per year. Okay. Now, I'm going to again be super conservative. 156. Let's just say out of those 156 deals, I want to say 10% so bad, but I'm going to say 5% just to be super conservative. 5%. So that's 7.8 funded deals per year. Okay. Average funding amount. I always, again, try to stay very conservative. So now we're at 7.8. Your average funded deal, being conservative, is going to be $1,900. So now, again, super conservative. I did 5% of your overall identified funded deals. I want to say 10 to be conservative. And you should have on your funded applications, you should be looking at, like, let's say I want to say 25%, but that's not necessarily going to be true, but it's fair to say about 20% of your deals are going to qualify for funding. But I'm saying 5%, but I want to say 20%. But 5% of your deals you're going to close, and we're being conservative at your average funded amount in commissions being $1,900. That also is very conservative. You just saw Daniel Diaz posted a commission check at the end of the year for $37,500. One commission check, $37,500. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that here in just a second. So now we're at 1482 plus our 60K. Boy, forgive me on that handwriting. That's so bad. 74820. Okay. Not quite $100,000, but would that help you? Is this a figure that motivates you, that gets you excited? Would this number right here, this figure right here, excite you to work for yourself? Let's see if this works a little bit more. Okay. So that's $74,000 right there. All right, so it's not quite 100. Not quite 100. But again, I was being extremely conservative with my numbers, right? I was saying 60 applications in a week. Now, if you're working and willing to dedicate full-time hours, Monday through Saturday, you're going to take 60 applications. You're going to take 80 applications. You might even hit 100 applications, okay? So what if you did 100 applications? Or, you know what's even more fun? This is actually even more fun. Sorry for the poor lighting. I'll figure that out for next time. But this is even more fun. Remember how I said that you could make... Remember how I said you could make as much as $30 on every one of your applications? Remember how we did $5 on every one of your applications? Well, let's just say you still did your 60 apps. Let's just still say you did your 60 apps, but let's say instead of making $5 on every one of your applications, let's say you made an average of $8 on every one. So that's an additional $14,000 increase that you were able to do just by getting a higher application cost. And again, if you're not a member of the Academy, that probably doesn't make a lot of sense to you on how you're able to make money on your applications. But that's why you need to be a member. Okay. All right. All right, well, maybe next time. I'll kind of leave it like that, just to see. Okay, a little bit better. iPhone camera. Okay, any questions? All right. Any questions? All right, so that's how you can. That's one way that we teach how you can make money. A couple other ways. Can you fund three $500,000 merchant cash advance loans? All right. Oh, sorry, you guys. Can you fund 3 merchant cash advance loans? Okay. If you can fund 3 merchant cash advance loans, and each merchant cash advance loan is $500,000 each, you will make roughly $98,000 in commission. Can you spend 12 months trying to originate and close 3 $500,000 merchant cash advance deals? 3. All it takes is for you to close 3 merchant cash advance deals and you made $98,000. So forget about the applications, forget about credit repair. Can you go out there and hustle and originate and close 3 merchant cash advance deals? Okay, 3 deals, each deal at $500,000 a piece. All right. Now, as everybody knows, I love the lines of credit program. Okay. Everybody knows that I love the line of credit program. So let's talk a little bit about the line of credit program, which is one of our many products that we focus on. But for me, it's my absolute favorite product. So let me pull up my calculator on my laptop. Maybe. All right, well. As everybody knows, I'm not the most tech savvy person and I can't even find my the hell with it. All right. So I love the line of credit program, right? With our line of credit program, just so everybody knows, you're not going to find a higher payout on our line of credit program. So when you're a part of our academy, you're going to make 4% of the money that is procured for your clients, okay? So you're gonna make 4%. I'm sure those laughs right there, those ha-ha marks, I'm sure that's for my little brother in here still. So anyways, so if you do lines of credit, my favorite program, okay, my absolute favorite program, you're gonna make 4% of that. So you do $100,000 loan, you're gonna make $4,000. Okay, so all you need to do is $200,000 a month. That could be 2 clients. Okay, that could be 2 clients or 4. My average funding amount is $47,000 average on every client. Okay, so that means you're making roughly what? Call it $2,000 on every deal, a little bit more than that, but call it $2,000 on every deal. Okay, so all you have to do is go out and find $200,000 in lines of credit. Who doesn't love lines of credit? Lines of credit are an amazing funding vehicle. Every business wants a line of credit. They may not want a loan, but every company wants a line of credit. It gives them purchasing power. They don't have to use it. Whatever you use is what you make payments on. Okay, so all you have to do, is go out and find $200,000 in lines of credit. Every business wants a line of credit. Okay, so that's all you got to do. We just had another MCA loan that closed. For those of you not in the program, this is a type of funding vehicle. Okay, that's a type of loan program that we offer our clients. Okay, but we just barely had a $10,000 commission that was posted. Can you do 1 I believe that was a $50,000 loan or maybe a $40,000 loan, but let's call it 50. But can you do one $50,000 merchant cash advance loan every month? If you can, okay, equals 120K. One loan, you guys, one loan, one merchant cash advance loan can make you $10,000. One merchant cash advance loan can make you $35,000. In the Business Loan Broker Academy podcast interview with Cheryl Tibbs, she talks about a loan that she closed where she made, I think, $40,000 or maybe $45,000 in commissions on one deal. On one deal. Daniel Diaz closed. He closed this in December. Okay. Could some of you guys aren't even making this a year. Can you close one loan every single year? Okay. Can you close one merchant cash advance loan every single year? Dylan says, I made $1,600 on a $20,000 loan yesterday. Okay, so Dylan, that's a great example. 20K loan. Equals $1,600. Dylan is a founding member. Dylan is a member of the Academy, and he's a stud, right? He's working hard. He's hustling, and he's doing everything that he needs to do. He's new. He's relatively new to this working from home, being his own boss, and he's doing great. He's hustling. He's making credit repair sales. He's getting applications, making money there. He's also obviously getting loans closed as well. He's able to provide for himself, provide for his family. He's still able to pay for school. And this is while he's going to school. I don't know, Dylan, if you're going to school or not full time. Dylan's only been doing this on his own for 2 months. So congratulations again, buddy. Proud of you. Okay. Rolf says, I'm so grateful to be a member. Amazing program. Jansen rocks. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Rolf. Thank you. What companies offer more money per application? Tom, that's in the group. I'll send you a message, or somebody else will tag you in the comment. But we've got our two main partners that pay us on our applications. How much for leads? Lead cost, Christopher Van Buren says. Lead costs. Let's get into lead costs. I'm not scared. Hopefully CJ's still in the group. Lead cost. Lead cost. I've dedicated a full-time commitment, and it's honestly the easiest money I've ever made actually helping people, even if they aren't approved. Credit repair is a life jacket, whether they see it or not in the moment. Absolutely. Good stuff, CJ. You're correct. The nice thing, too, about credit repair, you guys, is that it keeps your pipeline full, right? Keeps your pipeline full. Like, you want your pipeline to constantly be full. And once these people go through credit repair, then they're going to naturally come back to you. In fact, the beautiful thing about working is, shoot, I lost my train of thought because I instantly thought about my wife being mad about having to spend some time to get that stain out. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. Anyways, where I was going with this is, let's talk about lead cost. That's where I want to go. Anyway, so let's talk about lead cost. I was reading CJ's comment is what I was doing, and credit repair keeps your pipeline full. That's where I was going with it. Your pipeline is extremely, extremely important. So not only do you constantly want to be feeding it, but you also want to be feeding credit repair, because credit repair, once they've gone through that process, they'll come back to you. Credit repair is great because they send them back to you. They know that it's yours. And so they send it back to you when the client is ready for funding. So again, I only talked about in my example earlier, right, with this, I only talked about the 3 deals every week, or the 5% that were identified for lending. We didn't even talk about the 20% of clients that enrolled into credit repair and that eventually will come back to you to get funding, right? So I totally didn't even explain that to you guys. But again, that example earlier put you right at 75,000. So now let's factor in, out of all those credit repair sales, all 20% of your sets that you, or applications that you sent over, let's just assume another 6 or 7 deals, another 7 deals get funded per year. Well, then that puts you right at another $15,000 in commissions. So that puts you at $90,000. Okay. That's again, 10 applications, $5, super conservative numbers, 20% closing ratio. So, okay. It's all about the commitment though. You got to be committed. Okay. So we're going to get into lead cost here in just a minute. Let's see if I missed anybody else's questions. Okay, I think we're good. So lead cost. So I'm going to talk about CJ specifically and the leads that she is dialing specifically. So lead cost for CJ. Lead cost for CJ is $1. And I'm not kidding. CJ dials Mike's leads. And if you're an Academy member, I turn you on to Mike. And Mike will sell you leads at my pricing. So not only do you get our templates, our scripts, or access to our partners, but you also get access to our lead providers, and our lead providers are literally giving you leads for $1. What? $1. Will he sell you? Will he sell you more? Does he have more expensive leads? Yes, he does. Are these great leads for people to get going and to always keep your pipeline full? The perfect lead. Also, Mike might be watching right now, but Mike doesn't know how great his leads are. Mike is a lead generator, right? Mike's not a business loan broker. So that's where we come into play, to be able to facilitate different types of funding that maybe Mike, being a lead generator, isn't even aware of. So Mike might not even know how good his leads are. And there's people in here, in this group right now, that are dialing his leads. I'll also show you how to generate leads for as cheap as now. Again, I'm not a Facebook lead generator or expert, and I'm not touting myself as being some marketing guru, but I do know how to generate leads on Facebook, and I put together a training, and it's actually in our paid Academy members group. So you get access to that training where I show you how I'm generating my own leads down my own branded channel. Okay, my own branded channel, my logos, my information, my branding, for as cheap as $1.88 on FB. Okay. So as leads as cheap as $1. Can they be more? Yeah, they can be more. If you only want the cream of the crop, the best leads, the best credit scores, the highest revenue generating, then those leads are going to cost you. But you can also get those same leads mixed in with some lower quality leads. But the beautiful thing is and lower quality in the lead provider's eyes, right? People in this group know that we have funding sources that won't even look at your personal credit. So how bad is the lead at that point? And how bad is the lead for us as business loan brokers through the Academy when we have a home for every single person? So if they're looking for funding for their business, we can make money just by taking that application, whether they qualify or not. So whereas the typical business loan broker is really trying to hunt and find the best deal, we can take any client that's looking for funding or any borrower that's looking for funding, and we can convert them into becoming bankable, but not with investing a bunch of time, money, and resources for free, by being able to help them and then them helping us and us making money. So let me see if there's any other applications, any other questions. Are the leads for funding or for credit repair? Well, they're for funding, but if they don't qualify for funding, then you send them to credit repair. So they're business owners and entrepreneurs seeking financing for their business. They come to you in real time. They're exclusive. They're not being sold to anybody else. They're hot. You can call them within nanoseconds of them filling out the application. And they're all business owners looking for financing to start, grow, or expand their business. Yeah, they're for funding. Mike is our lead provider, Ariel, one of the lead providers that we turn you on to. The nice thing about with the Academy is that you don't have to find trusted lead providers. We've already got trusted lead providers that we work with, and I work with, and I've worked with for years. I've already gone through the vetting process and have been taken by a bunch of quote unquote lead providers and people that have data and that are selling it, and they're telling you it's exclusive, and then they sold it to 3 other people right behind you or right in front of you, and you don't find out until you call those leads, and they're telling you they're premium or cream of the crop, and you find out they're cream of the crap. And you just invested $500, $600, $800, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 on those leads, and the lead provider just sits there and says, "Well, it's on you," because that's what every lead provider says. It's on you. It's not on them. Which in some instances is true. It is on you as a business loan broker to turn those deals into gold. But the nice thing is with this process, we literally can make money on every application. We can make money with all the non-bankable clients, and then we can cherry pick the ones that qualify for financing. Okay. Then as you get going in the industry, you can start to purchase better quality leads, putting less emphasis on the application process, less emphasis on the credit repair process, and more emphasis on trying to find deals that might make you $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000, and putting a little bit more of your attention and energy in that process. But this is what gets you into the industry, and this is what allows you to pull yourself into the black or pull yourself into the positive and make money, and then you can take that money and then reinfuse it back into your business, like what Dylan's doing right now. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, Jansen, does your FB lead generation training have templates for displaying ads? Well, remember, I'm not a lead generator, and I'm not touting that I have a training program. I just merely have a video. So again, full disclosure, Jansen Fugate is an entrepreneur first, business loan broker second, and lead generation not even on the list. But I can show you what I'm doing. I've shared this with with everybody else in the group. We've got people literally doing this right now and seeing success, pulling leads in for under $4. So remember, I'm not a lead generator. I'm a business loan broker first. Marketing hack seconds. Okay, cool. I don't know if we have any other questions. So you guys, I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to make money in this industry. The only thing you got to do is do, right? That's the biggest thing, is you've got to be able to do. So can you do 10 applications? Can you do 5 applications, right? Can you do 10 applications a week? That's fine if you're just looking to make an extra $2 or $3 or $4 or $500 a week. Can you do 10 applications in a week? Can you do 10 applications in a day? Can you do 20 applications in a day? Can you do 20 in a week? Can you do 200 in a month? Of course you can. You just need to be able to dedicate the time. And that's the thing that I'm always telling everybody, is that this is a hustler's industry. So if you've got the energy, if you can dedicate a little bit of time, you can see some great success. And we've got proven track records of success. We've got time-tested scripts. We've got people that you can rely on, like myself, who's been in the industry since December of 2008. We've got Rodney Brown, who's been in the industry for well over 20 years. We've got Daryl, who's helped over 4,500 businesses, well over $200 million in funding to his clients, spotless track record. You've got a bunch of hustlers like John, like David, like Dylan, people that are working out of their home, making money. And, we've got people seeing success like Melanie, who's seeing success with just even applications and credit repair, and her funded deal is about to come. And we've got Leslie. And so all these great people who are literally seeing results. But why are they seeing results? Well, the reason why they're seeing results is because they're actually putting the methods, putting the energy into actually doing. And when you produce, when you have activity, you produce results. So activity produces results. So you have to remain active. You can't remain stagnant. You've got to hustle. This is a hustler's industry, and what you put in is what you get out. And everybody who's in here making money will attest to that. So anyways, that's why. Anybody have any questions? The BLBA is an amazing investment. You would be missing out if you didn't join us. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks, Jeremiah. And Tony, if you have any other questions, you can talk to me. I know that you utilize ClickFunnels. I use ClickFunnels, so we can talk. I've already shared a funnel with you. So go back to that funnel and take a look at it, because that's a funnel I literally drive traffic to. And anybody that's in the group, I can share that same information with you. Ariel, yes, we can get you set up with Mike. Send me a message and we will get you set up with Mike. What's the best time to work the business, hours or days? Well, anytime really. I mean, you're soliciting the best product and easiest product that there really is to sell, which is money. So money's, easy for the most part to sell. So you just need to get on the phones and you just need to do. Now, with that being said, you're going to have a high contact rate if you try and communicate with people a little bit down the line in the evenings, once their business has kind of simmered down and once they've had an opportunity to actually move away from the business and kind of move their thought process away from the business and can actually dedicate time. But with that being said, I mean, I've got a call center. I've got people that are literally dialing. I wish 24/7, but they're dialing, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 every single day. And we have contacts and they're taking applications almost every minute we have somebody on the phone taking an application. It's probably safe to say that we are taking multiple applications every minute. So I know that sometimes the lunchtime we do see a little bit of a lull. And with our call center, we'll see like a 2 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, which is 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes we'll hit a little bit of a wall. In my opinion, it's more so the reps, not necessarily the data or the leads. Just kind of have that 2 o'clock feeling, if you will. Okay.